Before we was on the TEM with the screen, right? The vulnerability with the screen. Um, so actually, I like to talk um, about what are the most critical targets subjects in audio DAW systems, and how to attack them to get them ever into the critical um, function. One of the most, the most critical vulnerabilities in DAWs is the line from the low frequency into the high frequency, um, into a filter cut, right? So you have a sound, and then you put in a CV signal, what takes the filter up and down, and from zero level, so from the deepest level to the highest frequency level, when the line is get in one line from bottom to top. And when you're doing this, there can get created really fast some crash noises. So these crash noises are then even not to eliminate. And this is the most, how say that? The most affordable attack sequence in ADAR. The other, the twice, is not so effective because she's a deeper bug, what it's make impossible to um, hold the standard of malfunction. The point is the bug with the frequency, CV signal frequency, cutting from the edge to the top, right? Or from bottom to the top, is that the sampling. So in synthesizers, it works with the velocity, and the velocity can create the first crackling into the mix, and that's a malfunction. The next one is that when you sample this and you also use this CV signal to hold the volume or some other stuff, you also get into that crackle, right? And this is meaning that this crackle is a persistent vulnerability into the DAW, and you can eliminate it. And if you are make a sample with the elimination of that crackle, you ever change the sample into a new sample. Like it's make a transfer from position 1 in position 2 in position 3. And even one time it's totally gone. And this is never stopped, so you begin automatically to doing a new sample. And the new sample you get also again transform into the next and into the next. It's even gone. And this is damaging the whole process into the DAW permanently and really effective. And the result will never be the result you even hope to become enjoy of the professional DAW. So the question is it a bug get created, right, from a background process, like we talk by the screen behind, like maybe our Vulkan library, or get affected from the screen to the vocal library and then affected the program, or it is a, I don't know, from time code or something created. I have no idea. So the twice, the twice is, so what I mean, it's if you eliminate the crackling, right? If you eliminate the crackling, then it's next, if you sample that eliminated crackling, the crackling comes again, right? Then it's not eliminated, because if you are put the same effect again in the sample, the crackle is come back. That's the problem. So as next, it's time code issue. So it's meaning that the clock synchronization is not able to synchronize all gear to the same clock level. What is the result? That sometimes your BPM is giving, as example, 130 BPM, but using on 132 BPM. And this bug is creating that you are switching your space of sound, so you get smaller or wider sounds. So you wider your bass line is into the mix, so more reverb you have inside, wider the room of the bass line, so slower you get the sound down, right? And even if the bug eliminated, the BPMs are no more. The mix is gone and sounds different as before. That's the twice. And this bugs, especially in Reason, ever persist, but also can absolutely get inside of Ableton or Cubase, Logic, whatever. So they are a standard problem. Not directly in Cubase or Ableton, but in Reason definitely a standard problem. What makes an absolutely amazing DAW to an absolutely horrifying airplane crash with deaf passengers. Yeah, they are all died, you inclusive. That's probably some hackers over the spyware Microsoft Windows. So I know that Microsoft Windows is absolutely able to 100% eliminate these latency issues. What get generate is cracklings into the mix, but to become a version of this is really difficult. I know that Asus, I do not make now Werbung or something, just what I'm talking, what I have self experience. There is one time a Asus IO computer from Asus. There was this bug inside, and I write to the support and say there are these problems I have with the stability, and this guy can fix this. This was support for guarantee, with guarantee of the IO system, all in one computer system. And this is half work on this guy. This was amazing, and then I think I can do this on my new computer, because I think that is standard. And I buy me a main board and CPU, and then it's no more work. So I do it exactly wrong. So I kicked out an absolutely working computer system, and this was a fail in first case. Yeah. And then very long time this problem even exists again. And then I call one time a Microsoft support from Germany, and he also fixed this issue, but with a way I never have heard about. So there are two different ways. The one guy works in the Microsoft BIOS, in the Wi-Fi BIOS, fix it out, from Asus, and the other guy from Microsoft support fixed this bug out over a server. And I have no idea how they doing this, but it's work on two ways. But on the twice I was not in trust with it because it was support from Germany and I have no idea how I'm doing it. So I was scared about that I'm on a linked server where I'm working black for some other dudes. But this is the price you pay when he not saying what he is actually exactly doing it. That's the price. For you when you lost it and you get back into your private sphere maybe, or him because he don't inform you what he's exactly doing. So that's the price what you pay. If you not ask or if you not give answer or whatever. So the question of what it is open to this day, but I can guarantee you it is able for Microsoft to fixing this bug. And if you have this crackling sound, there is definitely something wrong and damage your system. And this is a vulnerability what is really, really expensive because you kick a lot of time with a fixing your audio samples, and they are even changed anyway, again and again, for nothing. So that's all for nothing. What you're doing then, it is all change your samples into nowhere. So these are the two issues. I think also all in common with that same kind of issue into Windows N Edition, where you have to install a program and lose your Windows N conditions system stable function when you get install a program outside of Microsoft Store, where there is absolutely no sense behind to have no way back without to reinstall Windows. That gives absolutely no sense. This is a sign for that they like to spy you out. That's spyware. Simply spyware to look at you, what you're doing on your computer permanently and sabotage your work into and for to changing your work into their inventions. So thanks for watching this video. If you have this box, there are ways, but it looks like it's a real gamble. It's a real luck gamble to find the guys who can